All right. Welcome back to Eberron, everybody.
Here we are.
I'm going to run through a quick recap and then we'll get back to it. So, last session, our party set out on a long journey by airship across Corvair to find Zandris and gather more information on the rampant Warforged Arion.
He has a name now? Arion?
It's R-3-O-N.
Yep.
R-Eon. And
I write that one down.
along the way, they were also debating on whether or not they should encounter or find Fumi and Filo before they get to Zandris, because Fumi and Filo aren't aware of the tenuous alliance that has been formed between the party and Zandris. After a few close encounters with, patrolling airships and a fortress, the party made their way into the burnt wood outside of Flame Keep, the capital of Thrain. There they helped a Cyclops couple who had been attacked by some savage RY followers for some reason, yet to be seen. And then they made their way into the Flame Keep after hiding the airship in the burnt wood. Once inside the Flame Keep, everybody went sort of shopping around for goods and several things that they needed, and made a couple unlikely friends along the way. Ricky, a orc individual who has a great sense of humor and doesn't seem to care about people stealing from others who have stolen goods.
Yep.
And Sari and Sari and Train,
yes,
a tabaxi pair who had been selling shawls and tapestries and such.
People.
They were treated to a lovely evening inside the magnificent mansion, and just as they were about to make their way outside the city in their brand spanking new carriage with their new horses as well, courtesy of the party, a series of explosions went off throughout Flame Keep, and it knocked Berg off of Mondo's back mid-flight, landing him on a nearby roof, and Mondo nailing the landing on the ground. And that is where we're going to pick everything back up.
Yeah. I think the last phrase that was said, because I still had Ricky levitated.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Berg is on a roof.
Yes.
And I think that it was actually very movie-esque, the last bit of words.
Yeah.
Pretty much Ricky saying, I don't know what that means, but that's fucking cool. So I'm gonna fly up to Berg and assess my buddy. I have no healing potions, so all I can do is give him an embrace.
Okay.
And get my buddy.
Berg doesn't seem too messed up. He is in pretty good shape right now.
Stupid wings.
But it seems like the majority of the explosions going on throughout the city are on the inner city.
Shit, dude.
Oh, so
Guys, what the fuck?
they're still spreading as I get up to Berg.
Yes.
I'm still hearing.
You're still hearing just the occasional pop and burst. Some are more violent than others. There's quite a few going on.
I'm grabbing. I'll grab Berg with one arm. I'm not gonna baby carry him, and I'm gonna fly.
Where are you going?
Ricky, I'm flying down to you guys.
Oh,
We're
okay.
still like a little bit elevated from their position, so I'm gonna fly us down to the carriage. And
Okay.
I don't know, just we.
Do we need to Do we need to check out these explosions, or what are we trying to get the fuck out?
The fuck out of here, Ricky. Here,
what
and I
about
put Ricky on the ground next to the cart in the back.
All right, so Ricky's sort of hanging on to the back of the cart, sort of looking around and flinching slightly whenever another explosion goes off. Sari and Train look like they're ready to roll.
Okay,
It
you guys,
Go.
let's go. Rakshada is reluctantly looking out of the back of the cart as she hears the explosions because she wants to help the people around. But we
You're
need
going
to.
with them?
Yeah, we're all. I mean, we're all going with. We're all together.
Yeah, I mean,
we gotta
just
get
to
back.
get out of this, or well, yeah, would getting out of the city the way that they're going get us? No, that would get us, closer to our airship, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we'll just stay with them to make sure they don't get attacked by whatever the fuck. So we want to make sure they we have knowledge of their safe passage to an extent. So.
What's the location we're in again? I'm sorry.
Like the middle of the fucking city, right?
You guys are on the outskirts of Flame Keep.
Okay.
Over near
Yes.
the Tabaxi couple's home,
Yes.
right?
Okay, and then
The
and we
stable
were taking.
isn't far from the Ember district where they stayed.
Okay. This is very similar to what happened when Zandy came through.
If he's responsible for this again, or you said the person running on the fucking line.
Yeah. Oh, the other guy. I can't remember his name. He was one of my kind, and he had dark gray fur. Black.
Yeah.
His name
Okay.
is Tareen. You would know
Tareen.
this. You spent several years with him.
Yeah.
But no, I was talking about the one that was. Wait, no, it couldn't have been Tareen and. You said
Tareen and Train are two different.
Okay,
Absolutely.
that's you got Sari, Tareen,
Two totally
and
different.
Train. Okay,
Sorry.
you got me a little confused there. I was like, okay,
I mean,
yeah, it's got
a lot of names sound similar in similar
What?
races. It's how.
That's yes. Peyton, Jaden, Caden. But anyway,
All right.
are we? I guess we need to hightail it out of here. Who's manning the wheel?
I figured.
I mean, the-
Suri and
Yeah.
Train.
Are they? I wonder. I hope they're. You know what? Now.
Florida guys.
The horses are spooked. You guys aren't making a whole lot of time.
All right. So just to get a visual perspective on how we have to do this, like role play wise. So they have their belongings now. Ricky and the Tabaxi's couple belongings are all in the back of this carriage,
Yeah.
right?
Ricky
Oh.
didn't have a whole lot. He only had a single bag that he grabbed.
Right. So how many seats would be technically in the carriage? 3.
Probably about 2 left.
2 left,
'Cause of
including
their
Ricky's
stuff.
that's already in there, or
Because of their stuff. Because it's like everything that
exactly. I just wanted to, just
Yeah.
take note of the scene.
Yeah.
Whoever I'll carry. I mean, Berg wouldn't take up hardly any space. but I
No,
don't
he
want him
wouldn't take up
rattling
a full
around.
seat by himself.
So I'll put him in a rattle as well, and you and does that leave anybody else? I'll just fly.
All right. So you're chilling in the back of the carriage and you're flying overhead.
Actually, I'm gonna ride on top, and if I get knocked off, I'm gonna attempt to flap my wings to not slap against the ground.
All right. So you guys are making pretty.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, the horses. Even though they're spooked, they're trying to get the hell out of there too.
Yeah.
So they start picking up speed and moving throughout the city. People are running across all over the place. The carriage almost hits a small woman running by.
Oh,
But,
jeez.
she just barely rolls out of the way as you
Jesus
guys are
Christ.
passing through.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to create an auditory effect of just I don't know what like a bing bing like oh
Like
shit,
some
shit's
sort of
going
an
down.
alarm.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
No,
Oh,
more,
okay.
like a bell that
Yeah.
somebody would be. Yeah, I'm a bell it up right in front of the horses as we're going through, so we don't fucking run over people.
All right.
Can I use my weapon or check my weapon of warning to see if I can locate where these shits is coming from while we're on the back?
What's the range on your weapon of warning?
It's only 30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going off.
Okay. I'm
That
gonna
should
keep
make you
my
feel a
eye
little
on.
comfortable.
Yeah, I guess.
Kinda.
I don't know.
No.
Not for the other
No.
people. The other people don't have an alarm system like we do, apparently, installed by Mondo.
Well, it's more or less just
It's just an effect.
Get the fuck out of the way.
yeah, get the
Beep, beep.
yeah.
Yeah.
But also trying to let everybody know, hey, if you didn't hear them explosions, shit's going down.
Yep. Well, hopefully they
Speaking
don't
of
fall.
hearing explosions, the Crown's Guard presence, or the Keep's Guard presence, is majority on the walls of the city. So they're having a hard time. You can see they're flustered and trying to make their way inward in through the city districts to get to the source of these explosions or try and figure out what's going on. Several injured are being carried on makeshift gurneys or just over the shoulder of Crown Keeps Guard as they're traveling throughout the city. So while you're sitting on top of the carriage, you just hear this low whistle, and it gets very, very high pitched, very quickly, and you're struck with an arrow.
Oh shit!
Right in your left shoulder blade. You are going to take. You don't have any reactions that you can do. Right? I'm trying to help.
The arrow.
I'm trying to help you with this. But,
nah, man. I mean, I can be taking the dodge action, but I mean that.
Did
they even roll to hit me in the first place, or is this just a?
Oh yes.
Okay.
It was a crit.
Nice.
So
solid. Good on you.
Do I see him take a hit?
You'll hear it.
You take 16 points of piercing damage.
Mom, no!
Bitch!
And just roll a constitution check to see if you stay on top of the carriage.
And if I can maintain
my
God. Auditory fucking... A saving throw?
Yeah. DC 16.
I ain't gonna do it, Chief. It's 11 or 12.
So as the arrow strikes you in your shoulder, you're knocked off of the top of the carriage. It's not a terribly tall carriage,
Right.
so you would only take 3 extra points of bludgeoning as you hit the ground and roll to a stop. The carriage, passing after. You would hear and see Mondo get struck with the arrow and fall off of the top of the carriage.
Shit.
And
Okay.
roll back.
I'm gonna. You guys on the ground now?
Yeah,
I'm jumping off the back, and I'm gonna try to catch him.
Mondo has never
Can I use my?
been struck with a fucking arrow before, so he's just gonna fucking snap it.
Pull it through the other side.
Yeah.
Roll a medicine check.
Me?
Oh
No, I'm.
Of course I'd crit on a medicine check.
All right, so you've seen this happen to other people before, fucking around with arrows in school and stuff, and getting hit with one. So you're self-taught on how to treat these. You break the end of the arrow off, you pull it through the other side, and you just do a quick bind with some loose cloth. One of your 9 sets of robes.
Yeah.
You just sort of wrap it around and you're good. You can heal 2 points.
Oh, nice. 7. Okay. I'm gonna take the broken off shaft and bit of arrow and I'll put it in the bag of holding.
Alright.
Every man keeps his first. And I'm gonna try to identify who the fuck just thought that they could just be shooting people.
Alright, roll perception.
I'm doing the same thing because
Alright,
I was trying to catch
You can
him.
either take advantage or you can roll.
I want to roll.
'Cause you're both
Have
rolled.
at it.
Nice.
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 20.
That's 3 natural 20s in the last round.
Holy shit, y'all.
The
All
energy
right.
tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, that's good energy.
Oh.
Okay, so
Wish
you
Rattle was
actually
here.
do see pretty far off in the distance where the arrow came from. There is a very dark hooded figure in black leather armor with a black hood with one of those prototype great bows that you guys saw
Holy
the previous night. One with the stand that sort of keeps it
Wait.
steady.
Yeah.
The
And
one with the
it's
weird-
launching massive
It's like
arrows.
a fucking harp that can shoot ballista.
Yeah.
Oh god. Holy okay.
He's got another arrow notch.
How
so
far is-
it's time to roll initiative.
Oh, but how far is he?
Yeah.
I need the
About
minis.
70 feet.
I need the minis. Babe, I need the minis. They're in that white drawer. I need to write it down. Viewers, I hope you like the new the pin I bought for Rock Shatter. It's nice and shiny at the end.
Dookie.
mini rock shot him, tried to steal it. Okay. I'm still kitty. Okay, so
I'm going to go ahead
token
and
wizard.
initiative real quick.
Fuck, he used to be a minotaur. Okay. Is Rattle here still? Are you,
I mean,
are
Rattle
you
is
taking...
in the back of the carriage.
Yep.
Okay. I'm out of it with Mondo. I was trying to catch him before he hit the ground.
Ooh, no.
Yeah, you would have missed him on the way to the ground, but you did jump out of the carriage. Berg followed suit. He sort of grabbed a hold of your shield as you jumped out.
Okay.
The carriage did not stop.
Right.
They are still...
That's okay.
70
Yeah.
feet.
I'm gonna just sitting there on the ground. I'm just gonna reach my hand up for rock shot. I just after tending my wound.
All right.
Exit. Okay, I'm gonna use my boots of haste to run up on this dude
You
that
gonna
I
leave me
see.
hanging?
No!
Hold on.
No!
No, I was talking to her.
I know, but she
Oh.
said that she was already using her boots of haste,
Oh.
and I don't have initiative orders yet.
I didn't even roll
I'm
initiative.
at a 10 initiative. Less than a 10 or better?
1!
Oh!
I rolled a 20 and then I rolled a 1. Okay, this is gonna be a series of 50% or tonight, I guess. Oh, shit. Okay,
I gotta do Berg real quick. You said you got a 10.
Berg hopped out too.
You did.
Nice. They need an escort to Sharn anyway. But Rattle did not hop out?
I'm about to roll Rattle's
Oh.
initiative to see if he can react fast enough to get out of the carriage. Close the distance between you guys. That's another thing about you guys being on the campaign in D&D Beyond is if one of you isn't here, then I've still got your character sheet and I can keep you in game without having to, think of some reason to pull you out of combat or whatever.
Did Rattle send you his?
He did.
Nice. Okay. Well, that's what I'm going to do it. I'm going to take out my lightning sword too. Sheath. Unsheath, I mean. And that adds a,
Nice, Rattle.
since you're near me, you will get a +2 to your AC. As long as you're near me. So we gotta stick together if we're both gonna run up on it.
Alright, so, Rattle, seeing all of this
Holy
happen, just
Bird's eye.
barks a couple, or chirps rather, couple orders to Suri and Train as he jumps out of the back of the carriage. Just gonna see.
I guess
Okay. Rattle sort of stumbles a bit and cracks his head on the ground,
Oh, no.
trying to get out of the carriage. Doesn't seem to hurt him too bad. It's more damage to his pride than anything.
Oh.
But he sort of stands strong afterwards and then is searching for the target. Do you give everybody any indication of where...
Yeah, it came from the. I'm just estimating because when I was looking this direction. It came from the northeast.
Okay, I can work with that.
He's a weird striped figure, and he's got one of those. It looks like one of those modded weapons like we just bought, like this bitchin' axe.
I don't think we ended up purchasing that. Hey,
I
good thing we didn't, because we're about to get one for free. This bitch is gonna die.
I did get that. I bought it.
No, you didn't.
What?
We bought totally different stuff at the
You got the double-bladed great axe with the spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No.
He's using the heart of the huge.
Yeah,
bow.
no, but I was saying it's similarly. He had a modded weapon
Oh.
like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
As in,
saying
like-
you guys bought one of the bows
No.
specifically. Okay.
I just meant the weapons were modded.
Alright, well...
It could be the guy from the shop. I don't know, or
That'd
he could have been a
be really
customer.
shitty. I sure hope
It's,
that's not the
it's
outcome.
probably a customer.
We deal with customers a lot.
Yeah.
Rattle is going to cast Guiding Bolt at odd cloaked figure with the bow. Okay. And it's gonna hit. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make a quick note of his AC so I don't have to go back and forth like that.
Wait, it's only one creature.
For haste.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Choose a willing creature. So.
Mm-hmm. And I don't know if you've ever looked at the actual haste spell before, but the haste spell and the haste boots, two totally the haste spell has a downside to it. After a minute, you get locked in place for a solid 6 seconds. Can't do anything.
Oh, so it's basically like paralysis.
Yeah.
Auto creates full round.
You get 6 rounds of combat where you're hasted, and then on that 7th round, if you haven't done everything you need to do, yeah, you're paralyzed. But the boots of haste, luckily, don't have that same problem.
Hey, babe.
Oh, what?
Do you think you can turn on the heater? Oh, I don't think it's plugged in.
She meant stoke the fire.
I got it.
She's collecting firewood. Great character.
Okay, 46.
46.
Yeah, guiding bolt.
Holy shit. What level?
That's not all either.
Alright, so Terrain is going to take 19 points of radiant damage.
Terrain?
God dang it!
You gave it away!
I sure did.
Lead.
I fucking
You did it!
I slept it.
Pull the lead.
You know.
Well,
yes.
It happens to that man. I know that feeling.
Oh well. The cloaked figure
It's
is hit with a massive spark of radiant energy, and his entire form begins to shine brightly. Any attack made against him next round has advantage.
cool. It's not gonna be me.
All right. Next up, Rattle's just going to use his movement to get as close to the cloaked figure as possible.
What's his movement?
It is 30.
30. Okay.
All right. And that's going to be Rattle's turn. Next up is going to be Berg.
Bergman.
Berg can't really do anything at this distance, so he's just going to dash. So move him 50 feet towards cloaked figure.
40, 45, 50. Jeez, you gotta get closer.
And that's going to be Berg's turn.
Jeez.
Next up.
Tiny bird with the tiny legs go real fast.
Next up is Mondo.
Alright, because of such a girthy distance between us and the enemy, I am going to, as my bonus action, or because the spell is a bonus action when we do it, to prepare it,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to hold out my hand to prepare Cloudy Step for us to get real fucking close.
Oh yeah.
And as my
yeah.
action, for the first time, I'm going to cast Mondo's Minute Meteors.
Okay.
All right. Roll a ranged spell attack.
Or no, I'm not doing the spell just creates the 10 meteors. And
Oh,
I don't
around
get to
you.
throw them yet.
Yeah.
That's a bonus
action,
action, but I'm already
afterwards.
using that to do Cloudy Step.
Gotcha.
Okay, so
I'm just getting it already.
So I need to use a spell slot in order for us to both do the Misty Step. Oh wait, no, I have Misty Step as a cantrip now.
No.
Because I went to with the Druid subclass.
Right, but Misty Step is still like a second level spell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, you
I
can't
see.
do it.
Let me check. Wait, let me check. I remember something about that. Boop, 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 boop. Keep going.
Or no, you get to use it once a day for free. We both do, I believe.
Because you always have that spell prepared.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And because of the feat that we both took, it allows us to use that one spell without using a spell slot once, and then after that you have to use spell slots, which is awesome for a second level spell.
Yeah, it's not bad. Having a free casting is always good.
And the fact that we can both for free do Cloud Step is pretty immaculate.
All right, well let's do that.
Well, yeah, you both would get one free Cloud Step, and then after that you'd have to burn spell slots.
Yeah.
Then let's sync up.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
So
I'm already on your arm.
All right, so Rakshata running up to you as you hold out your arm, and the meteors sort of begin to, gather around you just from the random pieces of rubble, sort of burning with this blue arcane fire rotating around your back. Rakshata slaps your hand, and you both disappear, reappearing 90 feet.
Oh, so it's like right behind him.
I imagine that would be our goal, to be right behind him.
Yeah, we're behind him. We're like right here.
You still have your action to fuck him up.
Yes, I do.
Alright, so what are you doing?
Yes, I'm gonna hop off of Mondo, or un-high five him, I guess.
Right, yeah.
And then
Disengage.
disengage high five, and I wasn't ready to be in freaking combat as soon. Let's see. I'm just gonna hit him with this new axe. No, I said I was gonna take out the obsidian sword, the lightning long sword. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna swing at him.
Roll to hit.
Plus, wait, no, he gets the +2 to AC.
Nice.
Nat 20 again. Okay, this is the one
Oh,
tonight.
yeah.
Okay.
Great. Roll damage.
That's the first time you critted on the lightning arrow, or the lightning sword, I believe.
Yes, it is.
Solid.
So it's 1d6 and plus 1d4 lightning damage. So d6. 6.
So 12 slashing.
And then 2 lightning damage.
4 lightning damage.
So 16 lightning damage.
You disappear and then reappear directly behind this shrouded figure, and you weren't expecting to go this far, and you were prepared for it though, having immediately drawn your sword and slashed into the back of this figure. The hood falls back down, and you see these very prominent black cat ears and tar-like fur as he turns and sees you just before the blade meets his back, screaming in agony as he's just tased and cut at the same time.
Shit. Well, this is what he gets. Do I see? Okay, I don't care. That's what I look into his. I know his green eyes that he's had ever since I've known him. I knew you were going to do some shady shit like this eventually. And I just keep push the blade deeper into him with my bonus action.
He tries to speak, but he can't get anything out. You cannot use that sword for a bonus action.
Ah, okay, so I can't use it to just deepen it.
No,
okay.
You cut him, and
okay,
any other action that you want to take as a bonus.
I'm
like
gonna
contact or
you did unfortunately already lose or use your bonus to get
Cloud Step.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Okay.
So
I guess I'm just gonna.
You've still got movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up because I don't want him slashing at me if he's got poison. So I'm just gonna do like 5, 10, 15, about that far. Mondo's still behind him.
Alright, he's gonna take an attack of opportunity with a short bow.
Huh, nice try. We'll see how that goes.
You just
I got
sets down the...
No, I mean it's got like a literal stand, so he can just let go.
No, I just like the visual is what's making me laugh, like him going from
minutes
mean-
meteors.
That's what he's got.
Hell yeah.
So you casted Mondo's minutes meteors, and it looked like rubble with blue flames.
I assume a 28 hits.
Actually.
Get that plus 2. Yeah.
Alright, so.
DM's not supposed to roll good too.
What's the energy?
You take 8 points of piercing damage as the arrow, much smaller than the arrow that hit Mondo, finds a space between your chainmail armor and just lodges deep into your rib cage.
Just hiss at him and look
Ears
back.
pinned back.
Ears pinned back, hiss, and then I'm just gonna try and tend to my wound, just, I guess.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be your turn.
Yeah.
It is now his turn.
Fuck you, dude!
Okay.
What's that like? Like a kid.
He's gonna take off running.
Alright.
You motherfucker!
I'm gonna go into his back then, I reckon.
You
Fly speed.
make your melee attack with disadvantage.
Oh.
I don't fucking need it.
Oh, okay. So as he's sort of recovering from this electricity, he's like down low and takes him almost no time to get in a perfect sprinter stance and just takes off running.
Shit.
Jesus.
Scared cat.
Which one of these is him?
That one. Yeah, because you said he had a ballista, and that one was the one with the bow. So.
Okay. Just check this real quick. So he's going to triple dash.
Triple dash.
Yes.
Hey, boots of haste. I still have those clickety-did.
And your turn's over.
Yeah, you didn't take your hasted attack. You didn't remember.
Ah, fuck! I forgot about the
You gotta
haste.
pay attention to these things.
It's not wrote down. How am I supposed to know the haste spell if I don't have it on the card? Shit.
So he gets all the way over there, left the bow behind, and he is going to duck into an alleyway. Wait, he can't hide because he dashed on the bonus action. So he sort of gets along the wall where you can see it leads into an alley, but you guys still have visual on it.
Okay, I'm gonna...
Top of the round goes to Rattle.
Rattle! Catch him! Don't let him get away! Ragged breathing from this arrow in between my ribs.
Rattle is going to move towards him. Gets right up next to him. And he's going to make a quarterstaff attack. Just try and bonk him real quick on the kneecap. Stop him from moving so fast.
You going, tough guy.
All the while doing that, constant zombie beholder screech.
Oh god.
Just like ear bleeding
Eventually-
scream.
Eventually, that's gonna have a DC on it. The more Rattle perfects it.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Okay.
More practice.
That's not gonna hit. So as soon as he swings out with the quarterstaff, Tareen is going to see the staff coming, sort of sidestep a little bit, but Rattle is going to let go with one of his hands and hold his other hand out and cast Sacred Flame. That is a Dex save, which he fails.
Nice.
So Alright, so Terrain is going to take 10 points radiant damage.
Nice.
As he deserves.
And that's going to just, show you guys that even though he can move really quickly and he's good at getting out of scenarios like this, doesn't mean that you can't spread out and catch him a little bit better. Alright. After Rattle, it's going to move to Berg. Berg is going to...
Berg is the pixie.
Berg's a quick little fellow himself.
Yes, he is.
With his little legs.
Yeah,
He can
he's
dash
just
again.
gonna double dash.
Oh, he's double movement, triple movement.
Well, I'm not going to speak for the Tabaxi fellow, but Berg's a rogue. So, it gives him super...
Alright, so he's gonna get
I
about
need to
here
remember that.
and end his turn. After that, it would go to you, Mondo.
For flavor, just to be disrespectful to this individual, please tell me that there is still ammo on the ground for his bow. His huge fucking bow.
Yeah, you're right. He's right next to it.
The rounds were too large for him to sort of move back quickly with, so I'd say that there's a large quiver with those areas beside the bow.
So I have a good feeling that I don't know if my spell... Oh, wait, no, he's less than 120 feet from me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use my bonus action to hurl 2 of the meteors at him.
Alright.
Which
Nice.
is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 21.
Yeah, that makes it. But he'll take half of 4d6.
Roll damage.
3, 5, 9, 10 even, so half.
5 damage.
That's not bad. And then I'll shoot whatever, use my action to shoot whatever this weapon is, try to get a feel for it. Never
Alright.
shot anything like this before.
Just...
Because he sniped my ass with this thing.
He sure did. You'd be making a ranged attack at disadvantage.
Okay.
You can add your dexterity modifier.
Okay.
After that, it's going to go to Rakshata.
Okay. I'm taking out my bow.